So
Right.
she got his license plate number and she called the sheriff. And the sheriff ran the plates and went, "Oh, God, it's Cody Polatis again."
Mm-hmm.
So they went and arrested Cody. And he did admit to this one. He said that he did do it. He said, "I did willfully expose myself with the intent for somebody else to see it." They made another deal. I love Rob Wood and the Madison County Prosecutor's Office, except for in the case of Cody Polatis, who they have been way, way too easy on.
Well,
Now,
yeah, do they
not all
not
of his
see the escalation happening here?
not all of his charges have been in Madison. Some of them have been in Fremont.
Right.
But still, I mean, come on. So I just want to give you a rundown of Cody over the years. In 2014, he had trespassing charges because he was found in the Rexburg Kmart dressing room after hours, after the store had closed, doing some unsavory things with women's clothing. I think we all know what.
Yeah,
In
afraid so.
2016, unlawful entry and probation violation after a teenage girl stayed homesick from church and found Pilatus lurking around in her home. And he
This
said
is just trespassing? What happened to breaking and entering?
yeah. And he actually told the courts, "I went in and intended to masturbate and leave. I did not intend on taking anything." Oh, well, that makes it all okay then, Cody.
So much better. What the hell?
Again in 2016, arrested for indecent exposure after he was caught. This one kills me. Apparently, he had been pulling up to a surgical center in Rexburg to use their internet and was sitting in his car watching porn and masturbating.
Oh, for hell's
And
sakes.
apparently, he'd been doing this for a while, and they finally called the police and they caught him. And he had women's underwear in the vehicle, and they're not quite sure where he got it because, he'd been sneaking into people's houses and stealing their underpants. So they don't know.
Oh, for hell's sake.
Then in 2018, a woman returns from church and catches him in her home. And her daughter's bed was disheveled, and they weren't really sure why he was in there. I think we know.
Pretty sure.
He told her that his animals had recently died, and he just came to her house to play with her animals. Then in 2019, he pleaded guilty to misdemeanor petty theft, yet another misdemeanor. And now, finally, this time he's getting felony indecent exposure charges. They recommended a writer, so he'll do 1 year in prison, and he will have to finally register as a sex offender.